What's good, y'all? All right, I'm gonna break this trade down to today. I did take 3 trades because it had a lot of momentum. So yeah, I had to run it up, y'all. All right, so y'all already know how I do. I come to the markets. I only need 3 things: support, resistance, and a trend line. Okay. All right, so let's mark this up. You gotta mark your charts up every single day. You gotta have a plan. Every single day, you gotta have a plan. Okay. You can't just go to the market and just watch the market. Okay, if it's running here, I'm just going to get in. If it's doing this, I'm going to get in. No. Have a plan so you can be confident in your decisions when you get in that trade. You know, you got to be confident. That's the key. Having time on the markets and having confidence in the plays that you make, right? You got to be confident. So you got to have a setup. You got to set your charts up to make yourself comfortable with the decisions you're going to be making, right? You got to understand it is money on the line. So we all don't want to lose no money just because we're making a crazy decision. We won't even thinking it through, you know. So have confidence. Set up your charts and have confidence, right? Know what's going to happen. Know what you're going to do. Know what you're going to risk. Know what you're going to get in and out and stuff like that. You have to know these things before you get in the trade. Because if you don't, you're going to hesitate. You're going to hesitate because you already know, oh, man, I don't know how much I'm going to lose. Yes, you do. You should know how much you're going to lose. You should know how much you're going to gain, okay? So you gotta be confident in all of that. All that got to play a part in that. So, all right, so what I'm looking for this thing to do, right? I need to break trend to the downside. That's one of my moves. I'm confident in that, right? Okay, the next move is to break resistance to the upside. Okay, I'm very confident in that. Or it could just consolidate all day. Okay, up and down. Okay, up and down. I'm confident in that as well. Okay, so what I'm saying is whatever the market brings me, whatever it brings me, I'm gonna be confident around that because I have my stuff set in place. I just need to make a play around the market. Whatever the market gives me, I need to be ready for what it brings me. So I'm confident in that, right? You just got to set the market up, trap it, support, resistance, and your trend line, or whatever other stuff you have, right? But be confident in it. If you got it, your stuff set up the right way, you don't have to worry about the L's or the gains because you're already confident in it. Meaning, hey, I know I'm gonna lose this much if this goes left. I know I'm gonna gain this much if it goes right. So whatever happens, happens, right? Be confident in it. But understand your strategy is the main thing. That's gonna keep you going and going and going. That's gonna keep your account profitable and going and going. It's okay to take L's. Just keep going. Be confident in that, right? It's all about confidence. It's a lot of psychological stuff in this, but trading is not the hard part, right? Okay, let's get to it, y'all. So I'm waiting for this thing to break trend or resistance up there. Okay, let's go. All right, it's tapping on my trend line, looking good, looking good. 9 o'clock opening. Now momentum is starting to go because it's 9 o'clock. It's New York session. Okay. Boom. Break what? It broke trend. So it's time for me to start making decisions now. All right, confident decisions. Now it broke trend, but I don't want to get in right now. I'm on a lower time frame, so I can actually see pullbacks and stuff now, right? So I'm waiting for a pullback. I can't just get in once it breaks structure or any kind of structure or trend line. You have to wait for a pullback. So I need for this thing to make my trade confident, and I got to be, you know, ready to make that play. I need to know. Okay, so it pulls, it broke trend, but I need it to pull back. I just need for it to pull back so I can get in this trade. Okay, let me show you. I just need a pullback. And then that pullback comes, it need to break what? Another support zone. Because it's still up on the bottom of it. It's still up on the bottom. I just need for it to pull back to give me a confirmation that's retesting to continue to the downward way. Okay. All right. So it's going down. it started to pull back. See that pullback? That little pullback right here. Okay? Let me see if I can get that clear. That little pullback right here was my confirmation. Right there. That pullback. Beautiful. It was so beautiful. Alright? So it pulls back and then it breaks what? Structure. And once it breaks structure, that's an indicator to say, hey, that's the trade. I'm confident in that right now, you know? So I'm going to get in here. Boom. I'm going to get in and I'm going to run this thing for a little while. Give me a good profits off that. You can hit TP all day off in that. Boom. Run that. Get you some profits and get out. Because you do know, you gotta know that, hey, it ain't gonna run long. It's gonna run, but it ain't gonna run too long because it's got a lot of momentum in it. So it's easy to turn around. And it's about almost my time with 945. I love my 945. Okay. So I got in that trade, took that, got some profits off that. Could have been done, but I said, you know what? Let me get another play or two, you know? Because there's a lot of momentum there. Alright. Okay, so I started to see that big wick right here. Okay? See that big wick? That's a big wick right here. That's a pattern, right? You gotta, the more time you spend on the market, you're gonna start seeing patterns. You can be confident, more confident in your plays, in your setups, your trades, because you're confident. You've seen these patterns before, but so much, you kind of pretty much know what's going on. Look at this little wick right here. Look at this wick. That wick, boom, it start wicking going up. That's 50 something ticks right there off that little wick. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's crazy money right there, just off little wicks. All right, so I seen the wick going up. So my confirmation, I need a confirmation, okay? That makes me confident. I need something to make me confident in my trade, what I'm about to take. All right, I see the wick, but I got to make sure this thing don't continue the downwards way. All right, so I seen that pullback. It's pulling back on my lower time frame, so that's good. Okay, that was beautiful. See that? All right. You see how? Oh, let me get this off. I'm gonna zoom in for y'all. Okay, beautiful, beautiful trade. So you see this pushing, and then it went up, and it pulled back. That's all I needed. That's my entry. I'm telling you, that's all I needed. Now it have to break structure again, right here. They have to break that. So it went down like this, came back up and pushed down, and need to break structure, which is a support for it now because it's at the top. It's just plays that you got to do. You got to think fast, you know. So that's a support zone really, but boom, 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 boom. Get in here. That's my entry. All right. Because I needed a pullback. I have to have a pullback. Those pullback are your confirmations. That's what you call a confirmation. Meaning you confident in that one, right? I need those to make me confident. If I don't have those, I can't be confident in it. And I can't take the trade. You got to understand yourself. You got to feel it. I could not take that trade if I didn't feel that confidence in that. If you about to hit that buy or sell button and you don't feel confident, you felt like it's wrong, then that's wrong. You making a mistake somewhere. Something ain't right somewhere. Don't make that, you know what I'm saying? Don't take that trade. All right, so I got in that trade. And I ran that back up a little bit. Okay, that was beautiful. Okay, adjust your markers. All right. Now, my third trade, my last trade, because it's almost 9:45. I took that. You don't want to be in about nowhere in 11 and stuff like 10:30, 11. So it's about that time. But I could take one more. Okay, so look at that resistance here. What I'm looking for this thing to do. Like I said earlier, it need to what? Just because it ain't do it right then, that don't mean it ain't gonna do it. It need to break structure, resistance. It need to break trend to the downside or consolidate. Now, what is it about to do? It didn't give it to me right then, but it's about to give it to me now, right? It's not over. That's because it can do all of these things in one day, actually. It can do one or two of these things in one day. A lot of times it does that. All right. So to the upside, right? I'll look for this thing to break resistance to the upside. So, boom, break this to the upside. Okay. Like I said, if it breaks, I need a pullback. That's my entry. Okay. That's holy shit. That what I just do, y'all. I messed it up. I can still see it. Okay, here we go. Fast forward it. Oh, well, y'all see what happens. But yeah. All right, so I'm waiting for this thing. I need a pullback for this, right? Okay, boom. See that? Beautiful, beautiful trades, man. I'm telling y'all, these are beautiful trades. If you just like take your time, though, it's gonna be moving fast, but you gotta take your time with the decisions so you can be confident in those decisions. Okay, so you see right here, push, push, push. That's resistance, but it went up and it pushed right back down. That pullback, and like I said, that pullback is my confirmation to get in that trade. Okay, so I need this thing to pull back up to break this again. It already went up. It came back down. It came back down. I need to go up again. And when it go up again, boom, your entry. Go. And that's how you do it. You have to have a pullback. You have to have a pullback. Sometimes it's more than one pullback, but most of the time, that pullback, and it's got a lot of momentum, it just needs one pullback and just watch it. Might fluctuate a little bit, but it's going to go. But that was beautiful. All right. But yeah, that was my 3 trades, y'all. Y'all got any questions, hit me up. Spend a lot of time on the markets, y'all, so y'all can learn these patterns. These patterns you're going to see. You're going to see a lot of patterns. You got to get confident in your trades. Back test, back test, back test. When the market is open on New York sessions, try to demo it. If you're a beginner, demo it. Just get on the demo and just kind of feel the market, you know. Trade what you would trade if you had the real money in it. Not a whole lot. Just say you had $1,000, $2,000. Trade 1 or 2 lots or something like that, and micros and stuff like that. Just get some time in the market, because experience is everything in these markets. Y'all have to get the experience. Y'all got to get the confidence. All that is like one-to-one. Y'all have to do it. You have to do it if you want to succeed in this. It ain't easy, but it ain't hard either. You know, it's just time spent that you got to have on these charts. And you'll start getting it, man. I mean, every month you're going to be seeing gems. You're going to aha moments. You're going to always have aha moments. If you're not having aha moments, then you're doing something wrong. You're not studying hard enough. You're not giving the charts more time. But like with anything else, you have to put time in it. So put the time on the charts. An hour a day is not enough. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a lot of money involved with this stuff. You can make a whole lot of money with this stuff, actually. And you think an hour a day is going to work? No, it's not. It's not going to work. You have to put a lot of time in it. It's like a full-time job when you learning it as a beginner. Now, after you learn it, you kind of transitioning to, you know what you're doing and actually confident and all that. You got to transition your whole mind. It's not only about the trading. It's actually your whole mind. You have to get, you got to change a whole lot. So it's going to take time for you to do that. And because you're training your brain. You're training, you're brainwashing it to think otherwise, So yeah, give the market time. Give the market a lot of time. And then when you start feeling it, your edge, find your edge, and then you'll start seeing different results, okay? And when you start seeing different results on your strategy, keep that edge and them results. Keep that edge. Do not change it when you have a losing day. Just because you're having a losing day don't mean that you have to change your whole strategy. Losing is part of the game. It's just like a business. Losing is part of the game, so don't lose a trade or jump on another strategy. Jump over here with somebody else. Oh, I need to learn this one. I need to learn it. It's okay for touching up your strategy, but don't change your strategy. Like every single day, I come to the market. Y'all look at my videos. You're going to see support, resistance, trend line. I don't change that strategy at all, ever. It's the same exact thing. Go back to my videos. Y'all can see the same videos over and over and over. The same exact way. But yeah, that's what it is, y'all. Keep at it, keep going. Don't give up. If you want to be successful in it, it's definitely, you can do it. You can do it. Trust me, you can do this. But you gotta work, man. You gotta study. All right. But yeah, that's what it is, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I wish y'all the best. All right. Peace.